All right, this training video number three is a little bit more laid back and more informational that you will want to know. This is what do I need to bring to camp with me? So in your resources, there will be a daily gear and ministry needs document. So I'm just going to go through it really quickly and explain why you might need these things. So you probably want some kind of backpack. We're going to be in the building, then we're going to be back at the forest. You might be going to the pool. You're going to need something to carry stuff in. Okay, so find you a book bag, backpack to bring with you. You're also going to want your own water bottle. We're going to have places to fill your water bottle up, but you're going to want your own water bottle to take your water with you. Okay. I want you to have a physical copy of a Bible. Okay. I know we all have our Bibles on this, but remember, we want the kids to know you're not on your phone, you're in the Bible. So try to maybe find a smaller Bible that would fit in a Ziploc bag in your backpack because odds are we're going to get rained on sometime. And if it's in a Ziploc bag, that's going to keep your Bible nice and dry. Next thing, you're going to need a towel, not just for pool days, but a lot of times it's going to be hot. We're going to break out. I bought us a 75-foot slip and slide. We're going to have some fun with that. So have a towel with you to dry off. Also, it gets hot. You might want to bring your sunglasses, your hat. We will have sunscreen and bug spray available to you, but if you have a special brand of those things that you like, we buy Maker's Mark spray sunscreen. That way we don't have to be rubbing on people. We're going to talk about that when we get to the sexual abuse training. But that is you are welcome to use that, but that's what we've got. And then I'm going to be making you each a counselor summer staff binder that includes your daily Bible study and just helpful papers, kind of like this, your weekly plans. Even though they're all going to be in the app, I do like giving you all a physical copy. Now, if you don't want to drag that binder with you around out to the forest, that's fine. We're going to have the staff lounge to keep your extra things in during the day. Normally, that is our prayer room, so you're going to be allowed to use that as a staff, but I need you to take good care of it. It's probably the nicest room we have in the building, so please don't be leaning back in the chairs. Don't leave a mess in there, but we are going to have that space available for you to leave things that you don't need to take everywhere with you. Um, Food and snacks. You can bring your own snacks that you like. We have snacks bought for the kids that you can also snack on, but they might not be your favorite. So if you have some snacks, bring those with you. But remember, we are a nut free, let me say that again, a nut free camp. We have quite a few peanut allergies. So please, please, please remember that when you're packing your snacks. I love peanuts. I love peanut butter, but I love our kids being alive more. Okay. And so I hope you do too. So please leave your nuts snacks at home. For those of you that are 18 and under, breakfast and lunch are free to you every day. But if you don't like what they serve, pack your own lunch. Sorry, people like me who are not younger than 18 have to bring our own lunches. So keep that in mind. Most of you can have free breakfast and lunch at camp. Okay, but your snacks and your lunches are welcome as long as they are nut free. Something else I want to encourage you to bring is things that you like to play with kids that you aren't afraid of bringing and them being stolen or damaged. Okay, so what do I mean by that? Some of you play soccer and volleyball. If you have a spare soccer ball or volleyball that you want to bring, we have some, but if you kids like to see your things, and sometimes I know when I was a camp staff, I liked my own basketball. I had my basketball, it was my basketball, it was the only one I liked to shoot with. So I would bring my basketball to play with at camp. So if you have things like that, if you have favorite card games or even board games that you're like, if a kid loses a piece, I'm not. I'm not going to be brokenhearted about it. If you want to bring those things, please do, because if you like them and you want to share them with the kids, that's going to be a lot of fun, especially in those down times where we need to be more restful and quiet, for the like things like Uno or what we used to like a good game of spoons with just regular playing cards. So if you have those things and you want to bring it, but remember, we are not going to be on electronics, so don't bring those type handheld games and stuff from home. What do I need to bring as far as daily apparel? We're going to go into um, dress code in a different video, so I'm not going to go into that, but you're going to need to bring an extra set of clothes in case you just get disgusting, okay? Or you want to go through the slip and slide and you need a different, so I would bring a complete different change of clothes with you every single day to camp. Also, I would bring your swimsuit with you just in case every day as well. Like I said, at some point we're going to have a huge inflatable water slide and a huge inflatable slip and slide. The week we do the gospel games, we are going to be doing messy games with shaving cream and chocolate syrup and all sorts of things. So bring a different change of clothes, bring a swimsuit, bring a towel. I would also encourage you all to bring a light rain jacket or a poncho. It's we're gonna be outside as a lot, even if it's sprinkling. So keep that in mind. That might be something for you to bring just in case there's a sudden shower that pops up that you want to have. Also, from going outside where it's hot, sometimes when you come in, you're a little bit chilly. If you want to bring a long sleeve shirt to wear in building in case you're a person that gets cold. Okay, that's apparel. Let's talk about shoes. I am a big fan of what we call like water shoes or active sandals such as chacos and stuff because your feet get wet a lot and those things I hate wet socks. So I encourage you if you don't have any kind of athletic sandals that could get wet, I encourage you to go ahead and go get some. But you may wear your closed-toed sneakers for those of you that like to play basketball and soccer and those things. If you want to wear your tennis shoes, bring your tennis shoes, maybe bring both. But I'd also bring, if you're going to be wearing socks, to bring an extra pair of socks because there is nothing worse than wet socks during camp week. Also, first field trip is going to be the first Wednesday. We are going to Big Springs Park, where part of the day will be creek walking. So once again, I would try to find something that you can get in the water a little bit and not have miserable feet for the rest of the day. All right. So that's all for what I need to bring to camp. I hope that was helpful and bring your stuff. Bye.